welcome back. Today we are going to just play with some makeup, just have like a chill day. Today's star of the show is this Dior khaki palette that I wanted to impulsively buy for all of those fun green shades. So I'm just going to play around with a few new things that I have and again revolve around this. I am just forewarning everybody, even if this look comes out bad, this is still being posted. So we're not here to have a masterpiece, we're just here to have a good time. This comes with a primer. Let's just go ahead and use this like little primer in here. I have one of these in my makeup kit, like a purple shade one, and I've never used this primer before, so I bought this palette specifically. Like I have this vision to use these greens, and then I have this brown liner from MAC that I really want to like try and maneuver together. So we're gonna see how this plays out. It could end up like really shitty, or it could end up like super fun. So I'm actually gonna start, instead of doing like the outer corners, like whatever, I'm just gonna like go in and like do my lid first, and then we're gonna figure it out from there. This is a decision. Okay, you know what? We're just gonna go balls deep, and we're gonna try this little shade right over here, which, oh, there's shade names on the back, of course. This one's Metal Emerald is what we're gonna go in with. Okay, and like plop this in like close to the lash line. I'm not gonna bring it down here because I have a feeling if I put it like all over, I'm gonna regret it. So we're gonna just start by like working our way up. I feel like so rusty because I haven't done something like this in a while. So just like bear with me. Okay. First layer is done. This is not how I envisioned this going when I first bought this palette, but that's okay, we adjust. So now I'm going to actually go ahead and take this gold shade, which is just like fucking satin gold tan is what we're taking. We're gonna take a little bit of the satin gold tan. We're gonna take it on the same brush because why not? Mix that in together. This is absolutely not how I envisioned this going. That's okay. Some of this out because like I can't handle it. So I'm just taking a brush with nothing on it, and I'm just gonna literally actually gonna buff everything so it's not as harsh. Not including lashes in this look, so like I don't want to go too crazy because I feel like sometimes if your eye makeup is super heavy, it kind of almost like needs a lash, you know, and I don't want a lash today. So now I'm gonna take that eyeliner. We're going quick. This is Costa Riche. It's like one of my favorite liners ever. It is a brown, but it's more of like a red brown, if that makes sense. So we're gonna just take this and drag it. It's easier to, instead of like going straight on and like doing it that way, it's easier to like take it at an angle and use it that way. I'm sorry if this is boring, like I don't know what I'm doing right now. I'm gonna take this like flat brush and I'm just gonna smudge it like in to my lashes so it's like smoky a little bit. I actually put like a lot of liner because it is taking over my lid, which is fine. We're playing around. This is what we're doing. This is trial and error, my friends. I'm just taking that brush that I had like the colors on, and I'm gonna go over it to soften it up. You can kind of see, I'm blinded by the light, but you can kind of see taking like whatever colors you had on the lid and like putting over the liner, it like blends it in together, tones it down a little bit, if you will, And I'm not going for like okay, let's be honest, I have green eyeshadow on, so I can't even say like I'm not going for like a standout look. I'm just going for something where I feel like I won't need to like mask it with an eyelash, because I feel like when I used to do makeup a lot, if I like effed up, I'd be like, oh, just throw on like liner and a lash. Not saying that that's the case when you get your makeup done or like whatever, when they put lashes on. I feel like lashes do complete a look, but I feel like it's more challenging to do your makeup with like bolder colors sometimes and just do mascara. So that is what we're doing here today. We're playing with new makeup, but we're challenging ourselves. So I'm gonna just go in with a little coat of mascara because, again, I'm not trying to make this too wild. I'm trying to just do my thing. And then I'm gonna do some stuff on like the bottom too. But for now, we're gonna go in with the Hourglass mascara that I said that I like and don't like. But I'm actually really enjoying it. I love the way that it comes off. I just wish it gave me more volume. I just want like a pop of color, and I truly feel like that's why like I want to just like play around with makeup. And I feel sometimes it's more fun to just sit down and be like playing with new makeup and you know, the look not be exactly what you envisioned, and just like hang out and chat and play with some makeup. Okay, so now I'm gonna go in with the House Labs foundation. I really like this foundation. I've used it twice before and I really am liking the finish of it. I like the longevity of it. It's really nice. So I'm in the shade 100 Light Neutral, if anybody is wondering. I'm not going in with a primer. My face is already prepped. I have my moisturizer and everything on. I think this is, it could be a little too dark, but that's okay. So just going in, and I truly think like a little bit of this goes a long way. So, like I said, I'm only taking a pump. Isn't it nice? I could definitely build it up if I wanted to, but I really like the finish of it because it's like very natural, very satiny, gorgeous, stunning. We love it. Okay, I'm gonna try out the Hourglass concealers that I bought. So I got two shades. Cream, I think I got this because I think it was gonna be too light. And then I got Silk. I think I'm gonna go with, I have a little I have a little dab of my foundation on the back of my hand. So we got the Silk. I think I could go either way. Cream is definitely a little bit lighter. So you know what, I'm gonna go in with Silk first. This video is gonna be all over the place, and I am so sorry if you are new. Since I've like filmed anything, and like I have like a million things going on in my head right now. So, and I'm just trying to like keep the conversation alive. Ooh, it's like chilly, the concealer. Okay, so I'm just putting a little bit right here. What I've been really enjoying when I've been doing my concealer, and right now for reference, my favorite concealer at the moment is the NYX Bear With Me Serum Concealer. If you haven't watched my like summertime makeup look, go watch it, because that's that base that I've been doing with the Rare Beauty Tinted Moisturizer, and this concealer is kind of like my everyday. So I'm gonna take this brush. This is just like a Real Techniques like eyeshadow brush, and I'm gonna buff it out. So this concealer is apparently like pretty full coverage, which what I've been doing, and I think I got distracted and started talking about something else. I'm very all over the place today. Is I just put a little bit right here. Like I used to do like a crap ton of concealer, but I've just been putting it closer to like the tear duct, like on the inner corner, whatever you want to call this area. And then I just buff it out, because I feel like that's where I really actually like need coverage, where it needs to be concealed. So, and I just put like a little bit, and then I bring it out and bring it down. I actually really like the finish of this concealer. Would I use this as like an everyday concealer? Probably not. I think it's like a similar situation to using like the foundation, where I would just use it when I wanted more coverage. Okay, and then I'm gonna go in with my extremely dirty beauty sponge and buff that out. Okay. I'm not gonna set that. I haven't been setting this NYX Bear With Me concealer, and I really like the finish when it's not set. So I'm gonna see, I like this finish when I don't powder it too. So I'm just gonna like leave that as is. And then I'm gonna take whatever concealer I have on the back of my hands. I'm just gonna take that, I'm just gonna chin it up. And then just use, you know, use the rest. Why let it go to waste. So normally when I do the rest of my face, because I don't have any like new bronzers or anything to try out, I'm just gonna, like, normally I'll use the Milk Makeup, the liquid bronzer, and then I use like a little bit of liquid blush and go in, but I think I'm just gonna do powder just because, ooh, almost dropped something. I'm just gonna do powder because it's like, I'm not really like, you know, I'm not really doing much today. So I'm taking the Jaclyn Cosmetics. Say what you will about Jaclyn Hill, about her personality, about her drama, but she makes pretty good makeup. I will not lie. So I'm going in with her little like baked blush and bronzer duo, and I'm just gonna lightly just like do a little bit of bronzer just to bring, you know, the color back. Okay, and then I'm gonna take the same blush in here. I really like this blush. I think it's really pretty. And then I'm gonna put that on there. And if sometimes, so I think I mentioned this in the video that I did with like my summery makeup. If I ever feel like sometimes I'm like, oh crap, that blush and bronzer's not looking too hot, I'll take whatever brush that I used, which is this e.l.f. airbrush brush or whatever, for my foundation, and I'll kind of just like push it in, and it still keeps like the color of like the bronzer, and more of like the bronzer, because the bronzer can get a little crazy, the bronzer and then the blush, but it just like takes it down a bit, because whatever leftover product, and I like that, I feel like it looks nice. I mean, I could be wrong, but you never know. So then I'm gonna go in with this Say Star Glow. This is like a liquid highlight, and I just put a little bit of the back of my hand. This is the first time I'm like using it. I swatched it in store, but I haven't like actually used it. And then I'm gonna go in on my cheeks. I guess like, is my room just cold? Is that why everything's so cold? Ooh, that's nice. You can definitely see like the shine. No shine. I mean, like, it's like, you know, naturally satiny, but it's nice. Normally I do this with the Charlotte Tilbury Flawless Filter, but this is really nice too. So much fun that we're just like hanging out here. I'm playing with my makeup, trial and error. I do need a topic to talk about, so like let me know in the comments next time I do something like this, a topic I should talk about, and just like stick with it, because obviously I get very distracted. So I'm gonna take a little bit more blush because I have pretty much buffed all that blush away, and just like very lightly going back on there. Okay, let me just take a look to see if this concealer has been creasing. I don't feel like it's really been creasing. Okay, so now we have to do something on the bottom of my eyes. We don't have to, but I want to. Costa Riche liner. Taking that, putting that bad boy in the waterline. Can you see? A little bit. Do you see what I mean? Like, it's brown, but it's like more like a red brown. It's so pretty. Into it. I'm into it. That is hot. Okay, so now I'm gonna take that brush that I used to like buff it out, and I'm going to again smudge it a little bit. I think it just like really makes my eyes like, because they are brown with green undertones, if you will. It really depends on like what I'm wearing, and the lighting that I'm in can really bring out or not bring out my eyes. So we got that, and then you know what? Let's get really wild. Take the palette again. Okay, we're gonna take that green that we used on the top. I'm using the same brush. You only need a few brushes. And then we're gonna take that and we're gonna just wiggle that in, right? Kind of like on the very outer corner. I'm not gonna bring it all the way out. I'm just gonna like push that in. Fuck yeah. I literally have eyeshadow dust like in this one eye. Okay, and then we're gonna take mascara and put some mascara on the bottom. And then I gotta do my eyebrows because I keep forgetting to do them. It's just like, look at my eyes. They're like popping. Wow. And then you know what? We're just gonna finish this off with a little Jaclyn Cosmetics lip oil. Like I said, say what you want, but she makes good makeup. This lip oil is so good. Okay, so this is pretty much the finished look. I'm not powdering anything because I'm not going anywhere. If I was actually going somewhere and I was going to need like longevity, I would absolutely do a little powder on my chin and my forehead and, you know, do some setting spray, but I'm not doing that. I'm just hanging out today. So overall, this is the look. And it's risky because, you know, I haven't really played with like any colors in a very long time. I am a neutral girl, as a lot of people are, and that is fine. I love being neutral, you know, just doing some brown tones with a little like shimmer on the lid, you know, tradish. But I wanted to branch out and play with some makeup and play with some colors. Is it legendary? No. Do I think it looks amazing? Not really, but I think it's okay looking. So let's rate the products that I tried out today. House Labs foundation, this is like the third time I've used this, so it's not like a first impressions, but I do really like this foundation. If you are looking for something, I plan on adding this to my makeup kit, so very good. The Hourglass concealer, I like it. I will say, I think I like my NYX one more, or I feel like it's a very similar finish, so it's not like I need this concealer. The Hourglass mascara, I like it. Again, I wish it gave me more volume, but it is a lengthening mascara. Beggars can't be choosers. The Dior eyeshadow palette in khaki. I only used 2 shades. Let's be honest. I do like that primer in here. I think that's really nice. There's not like any crease. I lied, there's a little creasing. Probably should have said it, but again, you live and you learn. The shades I do like. I just need to play around a little more, but you know, I purposely got this so I could branch out. The Say liquid highlight, I really like this. I think it gives a nice glow to the skin without being like stark in your face, and I really don't use powder highlights anymore. I do like more liquid highlight. I just feel like it is more skin finish. Love it. I think that's all of the new products that I used. Everything else is kind of like in my daily makeup bag, so yes. I hope you guys enjoyed it. It was probably a little bit boring. I'm trying to get back in the groove of things. If you have any topics you want me to discuss when I do these, or if you just want me to go through what I'm using, how I'm using it, why I'm using it like that, I can do that too. My mind is all over the place. So please let me know what you prefer, because you are the one watching this. So thank you for watching. You can subscribe if you would like, and I will see you in my next video. Goodbye.